Hi, this is Dave with DK Cattle Company. Today is an exciting day here on the farm. We just got back from the Ohio Valley Dexter Breeder Association show yesterday. That's a mouthful. And then today is Sunday, and we just got Dean back. For those of you who are new to the channel, we rented out a bull named Dean over the winter time, and we just got him back. And Dean can't be a bull anymore, so we got him in the horse stall right now. In this video, we're going to show a very easy and cheap method to castrate bulls that doesn't require a special piece of equipment like a calibrate bander. All right, so this is Dean. He's a full-blood Dexter. He's just unregistered, hence why we're going to castrate him today, because we want all of our girls to be bred to a registered bull. So that's Mac, which again, previous videos you guys have seen Mac. Mac's only a yearling. He's about 18 months old, probably, if I had to guess, like 650, 700 pounds, somewhere in that range. So that's the reason we're gonna castrate him. The method of castration we're gonna use today is the Zip Bandit. The reason I chose this method over the calibrate bander, which is really the only other method you can use on a large animal like Dean, he's about, like I said, 650 pounds, is because this doesn't require any special tools. It's literally just a zip tie, and you just pull it really, really tight and make sure the rubber goes all the way around, and then clip it if you want, and you're done with it. Versus the calibrate bander. The bander itself costs like 400 bucks, and then you need to buy the bands. These are like $6 a piece, and the company, which is this, will send you a free one to try your first time and stuff. So this is our first time using it. We've never used one before, but we got it for free. So instead of spending $400 plus all the bands, it's free, free 99, cheapest price there is. I'm gonna rope them around the neck, pull them over here, put the halter on them. Similar to the method that I presented in the halter training video, we're gonna do that. We just have to make sure he doesn't jump, because he could potentially jump over this if you wanted to. So hopefully he does not do that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Got it. All right. I'm hooked up to a winch. Come here, okay? Again, this is the method that I showed in my video on how to halter train a cow, as to how to get a halter on an animal that you're maybe not familiar with. All right. So we went ahead and got the halter on him. It's secured. We are going to tie him to this lower bar first. Come on, over here. All right, so we have Dean secured to the corner there. I'm gonna get a rope around his back legs, and then I'm going to tie his back legs up somehow to make sure that he can't kick me or freak out too bad. All right, there we go. So we got both of them wrapped. We just have to be able to tie it to this. And important thing to note is, so what I just did, oh shoot, okay. That just ripped out of the wall. Okay, we're going to have to figure out something else for that. Yeah, why don't you just do that? There we go. We got one. Let him calm down. Let him calm down. Let him calm down. All right. Here we go. All right, both of his legs are tied to the wall there. And then, oh, he broke it. I was waiting for that. Spread them out. Yep, there we go. That's good. All right, to review, because I don't know how edited this is gonna end up being. We got him tied up here first, and then we got the back legs tied. And then with the back legs tied, we got the band on him and tied it real tight. We're gonna get these straps off him first, and then we're gonna unsecure the head. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the stick to unsecure his back legs. Hopefully he doesn't move around too much. And do a good job at the same time. So that's his back legs. We got that unsecured. Then I'm gonna keep giving him slack on the halter until he gets loose on it, and then I'm gonna get the halter off him. He's calming down. All right, come here, buddy. There we go. Halter off, he's fine. You'll be okay. Okay, so I think that went pretty good. I'm gonna have to edit that out pretty good. The hard part was getting his back legs to the wall like that. And then you definitely need to secure both legs individually. to really ensure that the animal is 1000% secure, and really try to spread him out like I did, like as far as like pulling his legs so he's like a little, you know, lengthened out. I think that definitely helped a lot. That whole, I mean, I'm gonna edit this up, but that whole process took me over an hour to get him where I wanted to and stuff. And it kind of worked out better that way because he was pretty tuckered out by the time we actually got to the banding part, which is good. Keep in mind with these larger animals, they have a lot of power and they're very strong and they have a lot of weight they can throw around and stuff. But then also on the flip side of that, they're not going on runs every day or anything like that. So they typically, if they're freaking out or they're doing something or whatever, be patient with them, and you can eventually work with them as they get more tired. And that's kind of exactly what happened here. Was you know, he broke the thing off the wall, or I was going to try to tie him up the one way, and then he broke a board off of where I ended up tying him off to. But he got so tired that that it ended up being a pretty easy process. And then always have an escape plan if you're going to do something like this, you know, in the way that I did it. Always have a way of like, okay, if he breaks this or that or the other thing, you know, where am I going to go? How am I going to get out of his way? And even then, it's a lot safer to have a chute. I really need to invest in a chute. I'm just using the equipment and the resources that I have to my disposal right now. Hopefully in the future I have a chute. If you have the means to have a chute, or if you do have a chute, by all means, obviously use that method over how I did it here. But it worked out. You know, having that stick to manipulate the ropes and stuff definitely helped. But all in all, worked out good. I like that band method, and I'm happy that I got to use it. I think one negative with that is there's really no sure way of like knowing if it's working or not, kind of thing. But I guess that would be any banding method. You'd have that not problem, but you know, drawback. But besides that, I think it went pretty good, and I'm happy with it, and we'll keep an eye on him and see how it works out. I'm definitely going to keep him in there for at least a week just to see how things are progressing. And then from there, I'll either let him go by himself or let him go with the girls, depending on how it's looking. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.